Wahaboriginalz.
We're in talk mode. It's another episode of Waffle and Gibberish, maybe a little bit of talk and talk. We'll see where it ends up. I got a question for you, mate.
Go for it.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
Okay.
Now, I know you don't like superheroes, you don't watch any of the Marvel, DC bullshit. I love it, but you don't. But it'd be interesting if you could have one.
I mean, I find some of the responses to these type of questions quite weird, to be honest. You know, some people say, oh, they'd like to be invisible. Why? Because you want to do something dodgy. It just sounds creepy to me. Like, why would you want to be invisible?
Rob a bank.
But then
you're a super villain, not a hero. But still, I never asked you whether you'd be a hero or a villain. I just asked you what power would you like.
I guess being a billionaire isn't classified as a power, right?
No, but you could have a power that could cause you to become a billionaire.
Yeah.
Like being invisible and robbing a bank.
But okay, but if your objective was to earn money, why not just have the superpower of, I don't know, putting a 1 pence coin in the ground and then it growing into £50 notes?
That's not bad. It sounds like magic, to be fair, but I mean, you know, is that your answer? Not very inventive.
Okay.
I mean,
this might sound a little bit sort of philosophical, but I think it'd be the power to make someone else happy or to solve their problems, or at least to make them identify like what the issue or problem is within their life, maybe, right?
so you want to be a psychiatrist? Is your that's your superpower?
Ugh.
Mate, you gave me two very different answers. One was sounded on the face of it anyway, very materialistic and selfish, and the other one sounded very sweet and helpful, but it doesn't feel like a superpower to me. But
Right, the materialistic one, that was in response to, someone wanting to be invisible in order to rob a bank. So
Yeah.
I was just giving
another example.
Yeah.
Fair. Is that really your answer? I mean, it's a very noble cause. I'm not saying no, but you could just become a psychologist or a psychiatrist or whatever you call them,
But
and
then
help people.
you're not guaranteed to help people, because how do you know that you possess the knowledge and the expertise and the intuition to be able to help someone out, and how do you know your message is going to be well received? Whereas if you had a superpower to guarantee you positive results, then you can start influencing people's lives.
Why are you not taking their choice away, or their ability? Are you not disadvantaging them by doing this for them, so they can't figure it out for themselves?
Maybe you can help them figure it out. You
Sure.
see, that's why sort of part of my response was, maybe you can highlight the problems or the issues. So if they've made bad choices in life,
Yeah.
you can find the root of why that is and how they can turn it around, right?
Maybe.
So the onus is still on them to sort of turn their life around, to stop those bad habits. But if you've kind of, let's say, helped them discover that path to the right way, and you've just essentially provided the street lamps on the street towards the right path, if you will, if that makes sense.
That it does make sense. This conversation is not going the way I thought it'd go. But to be fair, first of all, I thought you're gonna debunk powers, full stop, and just be like, yeah, I'm good. And then I thought, if you're gonna choose a power, you're gonna choose something, from the generic, the responses, and you decided to go down a very, very mature and helpful and I don't know, just a very different response from what I was expecting. Well,
Okay, wait, hang on. Should I give you a sort of selfish and a greedy one?
Go on.
If
Go on.
if that's what you were trying to get out.
Well, go. Give me the selfish, greedy one. Anyway, just out of curiosity.
Oh, okay. So once I've finished a very good meal, I just like to click my fingers and then the same meal is there again.
But won't you get full?
Okay, then part of that superpower could also be that I never get full. So
But then, would you then enjoy eating then if
Yeah,
you never
'cause-
get full?
it'll just be the tongue that experiences the taste, I guess.
So do you eat only for the taste and not for the feeling of satisfaction when your stomach is full?
Well, a bit of both, but
Well, you
the,
never
the, 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 the taste on the tongue
is the main.
yeah.
Interesting. Gluttony. That is your superpower. Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. Well, for me, it would be simple as either being able to fly, which I think would be really fun, or more. I think more. If I could only choose one, then the ability to be able to teleport,
Right.
and just be anywhere in the world in seconds.
You've been playing Black Ops Zombies too much, haven't you?
Nah, man, it's not. It's not. It's just the thought of there's no passports, there's no flights, no cost. I can snap my fingers and be on the other side of the world doing whatever.
You'd probably still be forced to get a vaccine. So you might teleport from London to Sydney. At Sydney, someone will stop you and say,
But they can't catch me because I can teleport straight back out. So
but you can only return to London then.
no, I can be anywhere in the world. I can go anywhere.
But then they'll stop you. So if you went from Sydney to New York, they'll ask you for proof of a.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not costing me anything. I can keep moving. I go anywhere. I go to remote locations. On top of Everest. Who's coming for me?
Eagles.
Well, yeah, that was interesting. You gave me a very different response to what I expected. But there you go. Interesting conversation. What superhero power would you have? We're out.